All right, you guys. So it's late. I'm in bed. I got to get up early tomorrow. I got some training I have to go to. I'm not really looking forward to it, but you got to do it. But I was going through my channel and I was cleaning things up. And then I was just noticing a few things. And I thought I'd make a video about this because I was kind of blown away. I know a bunch of times I've said that, yeah, I'm going to go onto YouTube and I'm going to make a channel on YouTube to go side by side with this channel so that some of the content I'm posting here, I'll post there. But you'll notice that I haven't really been doing that because I noticed like the kind of content that gets posted on TikTok sometimes isn't really suitable for, I don't know, looking through YouTube unless people just go through YouTube shorts all day long. But I don't know. So for example, I have some videos on here that have like 100,000 views on them and have hundreds of comments. And if you were to evaluate all the social media platforms and for you to run a channel, that's a lot of engagement, right? It's a lot of engagement. And when I post the same videos onto YouTube, it gives me the expected result that I would have previously thought, which YouTube is really kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Gauntleted, right? They really kind of tighten the bandwidth on everything over there, and they really want to only curate certain things. And someone like me, Gen X, older white guy, talking to you about whatever comes to mind, having basic conversations about living life and just having conversations, doesn't really go over that well. And they don't push it, and I don't get into the algorithm. Even if I were to like post a video every single day, I'm not getting into the algorithm. You might have already figured out 2 minutes in that I'm making this video for YouTube. I'm making this video, I'm going to post here for you guys on TikTok, but I'm going to go post it later onto YouTube. And you might be wondering why. Well, so I went over there and I looked at all the things I'd been posting, and I looked at the comments, and all of you guys here on TikTok interact and say really nice things, and we have these really excellent conversations back and forth about what's going on in our lives, what's going on with these topics, whether we were talking about Ozzy Osbourne or baby boomers, or we were talking about going back to school, higher education, Gen Z stare, Caravaggio, Van Gogh, art history, whatever. The audience on here is far more receptive, far more civil, and capable of having fascinating conversations. I go over there and look at the same videos, and all I get is like, oh, you got blue glasses and they're stupid. And look at that awful tattoo you got. Oh, he's real proud of that tattoo. Look at his old ass face. Who the hell asked him to post anything on the internet? And then there was like people I know from like when I was in my 20s, literally drunk posting on some of those videos. And it was like weeks ago, and because I'd never look at it, I never look at YouTube. I watch YouTube at night. I turn on the fireplace and like the rain, whatever stuff, like the thunder and the rain, and I fall asleep to it. That's what I do for YouTube. Because YouTube is like, I don't know who the hell's on YouTube. Like, seriously, you guys? Yeah, I know you make money over there, but the last time I checked, I haven't had an interest in starting a podcast. And I ran a podcast with a good friend of mine, and we killed it. We smashed it. It was really nice. We did some really nice topics, and we thought about art history and art topics, and that kind of stuff was good, and it did well. Both of us got busy, so we parked it. Okay, so I go over there and I'm looking at these videos, and I swear to you guys, I had to like delete so many comments because people were just being gross. Like, they weren't even being civil, they weren't being kind. And these were people that probably thought they're the nicest people in the world, and that, they're the greatest people or something, or, they know how to treat people. Because it was just the kind of behavior that really is questionable, and it's the kind of questionable behavior that, you know, people should go talk to somebody about, right? Because if your lot in life is to, you know, say unkind and inappropriate and demeaning and body shaming things and nitpicking people on the internet, then that's not a good look. And, you know, you should probably be doing more with your time and more with your life. There were some people that were like, oh my God, this guy never talks about anything. Apparently, I talk about a bunch of stuff because we get hundreds of comments on these videos, and people love to have a back and forth. And like I said, you guys are mostly typically civil, and I get a lot of people that show up and like and subscribe, and I'm not even asking you to. I'm not like and subscribe my content for more and hit the bell. You're never gonna hear me say that because it's obnoxious, right? Porco miseria, right? And you know me, like, I'm gonna talk to you about the things I go through. You know, I'm gonna talk about the things that are going on in the world, and we're gonna have a good conversation. Whatever that is that they're doing over there, I don't know. I'm kind of worried about it. But then I saw some comments from some people that were talking about how they loved some videos I was posting on a series of videos. I used to do this series called End Rant, where I was driving in my car and I was talking to you guys about specific topics. And some people remembered that. And I took all that video content down like 12 years ago. So sometimes you never know the impact that you have, and you never know how far your voice gets with somebody and if it resonates with them. Some people might hear my voice and it might be like nails on a chalkboard. Some people might see me and say, I remember him from 8th grade. I love that guy. He was a good friend of mine, or he saved my life one time. I've literally had people tell me that. Like, I stopped them from getting beaten up. I stopped them from almost getting hit by a car. And the sad thing is that, you know, as the mind is, what one person remembers as a significant moment of their life is oftentimes just a passing moment for somebody else. And while I remember those people and I remember the good times we have, you know, my memory is very different. There's also people out there that like, oh, I hate you. You were a jerk when I knew you. You know, we never got along. And those folks were all on YouTube. So there you go. I have no apology to the people on YouTube that, you know, don't get it, or, you know, you don't understand why we're talking about these topics. And these videos are not like fully contained within the one video, right? You guys know me and you've been watching my videos all summer long, and since probably April, May, since I started posting. And I guess over there, they want it to be like an episode of TV, like everything is all contained in one video. And you don't make any errors, you don't make any mistakes in what you're talking about. You know, all the production is high value. Who is that for? Who is that for? Like I said, this is extemporaneous, unscripted, one take. If I get it right, I get it right. If I blow it, oh well. Come for me. Like Humphrey Bogart told the Nazis, I left a note in my apartment. They know where to find me. It's like, come on, you guys. Come on. Practice kindness. Speak to people in the way you wish to be spoken to. You know, be good to yourselves, be good to others, and be good to animals. I don't know what else to tell you, but I'm blown away right now by all the comments that I saw on YouTube. And I'm going to post this right now on YouTube, and we're going to see what's going to happen. All the best.